a new order bans mass gatherings of more than 50 people. Why Madison's mayor says it's a necessary measure. And with area school districts closing immediately, how members of our community are stepping up to provide daycare. Plus, amid coronavirus-related travel restrictions, travelers are waiting hours to get screened at airports across the country.
This is News 3 Now at 5:30.
This is going to be a long-term thing. This is not something that will be over in a week or two. This is something that our community is going to be working on for months, if not years.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 5:30. I'm Amanda Quintana. Madison and Dane County leaders are implementing new rules tonight banning mass gatherings of more than 50 people to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway and Dane County Executive Joe Parisi made the announcement in a press conference this afternoon. Restaurants and other businesses must reduce their seating capacity by 50%. Grocery stores will be exempt from that order. Officials say it will take collaboration from the entire community to prevent the spread.
If they choose to go out, or they need to go out into the community, is to practice aggressive social distancing. And so if you choose to go to a restaurant, you need to be 6 feet away from the next party, whether that's sitting at a table or that's standing in line or waiting outside, right? We all need to come together and help each other through this.
Parisi says younger people may not be as susceptible to the disease compared to people with compromised immune systems, but they can still act as vectors who spread the disease to potentially vulnerable groups. With the new orders, school districts throughout Dane County say they will be closing school immediately in an effort to prevent the virus's spread. Madison, Stoughton, Sun Prairie, Verona, and 18 other districts will be closed until at least April 3rd. On Friday, Governor Tony Evers ordered all of the state's K-12 schools to close by this Wednesday. You can find a full list of school closures on our website, channel3000.com. Mayor Rhodes Conway says child care facilities are not included in that order, and private facilities will make their own decision about staying open. Public Health Madison and Dane County says daycares typically follow guidance within their school districts. Dane County is working with partners to provide daycare for essential employees, including healthcare workers. A Sun Prairie woman is one of many who's offering help with daycare services during this time.
There's so many healthcare people out here who need the child care that they're not going to get. They need the open access to hours. They need the constant care that they're not going to get.
A Facebook group called Dane County Neighbors Helping Neighbors was started a couple days ago. People are offering child care services to those who will need help in the coming weeks. Taking a look at the most updated numbers here in the Badger State, there are 31 active cases of coronavirus, while the first patient has recovered. Fond du Lac health officials say they confirmed 5 new positive cases last night. Fond du Lac County has 11 confirmed cases, the most of any county in Wisconsin. Let's check your first warn forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton. Going to be a bit warmer outside tomorrow, right, Dana?
It is. It's going to be a little milder for the week ahead. Right now, we are getting a little bit of a clearing for the evening. That means we'll likely have a really nice sunset. When we have just a few clouds in the sky, that's when we get the most color with our sunsets. Temperature-wise, we're close to 40 degrees. Our wind chill factored in. It feels like we're in the mid-30s, but overall, really pleasant evening. Tonight, we will be dropping to the upper 20s for our overnight lows. Mostly cloudy skies expected as we head into Monday. Monday will be a little cloudy, but dry. We are looking at shower and thunderstorm chances, though, before we wrap up the week. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day forecast in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. Vice President Mike Pence will not get tested for coronavirus. That's according to a White House physician who says testing isn't necessary right now. Pence heads the administration's coronavirus task force. President Trump took a test earlier this week. The White House says his test came back negative. The Federal Reserve has cut short-term interest rates to 0 ahead of tomorrow's stock market opening. This comes as coronavirus continues to spread rapidly in the U.S. with more than 3,200 confirmed cases and 62 deaths. Nicole Killian has more details from the White House.
Travelers waited for hours in several of the biggest U.S. airports in order to complete medical screening. The screening is taking place in 13 airports for passengers returning from Europe as part of President Trump's travel ban. The UK and Ireland will be added to the list Monday. Dr. Anthony Fauci with the National Institutes of Allergies and Infectious Diseases says he's not recommending a domestic travel ban, at least not yet.
You wouldn't get on a plane.
Right now, there are a number of reasons why I wouldn't get on a plane. Because of my age, I would very seriously think about not doing any travel like that.
President Trump held a conference call with CEOs of grocery chains Sunday afternoon to ask them to do what they can to keep shelves stocked. The president's coronavirus task force announced a new website will soon be available for the public to learn where and when they should get tested. In the meantime, the White House is calling on all Americans to do even more to isolate themselves and prevent the spread of the virus.
Myself personally, I wouldn't go to a restaurant. I just wouldn't, because I don't want to be in a crowded place. I have an important job to do. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm going to be all of a sudden self-isolating for 14 days.
Buffet Fortuna in San Francisco's Chinatown has temporarily closed its doors because people aren't dining out.
It's a very hard time for all the small business now, and I hope the government can help us.
Sunday, the city of Hoboken, New Jersey, started restricting restaurants to delivery and takeout only. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
The White House and Congress are working on a potential stimulus bill to help businesses survive the pandemic. Worldwide, more than 162,000 people have been infected, with more than 6,000 deaths. More than 75,000 people have recovered. Amid the pandemic, the president tweeted today that he's, quote, strongly considering a full pardon for former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Flynn, a retired Army lieutenant, resigned a month into Trump's administration. In 2017, he pled guilty to charges that he lied to the FBI about a conversation that he had with then ambassador to Russia. The stage is set for the first one-on-one debate between Senator Bernie Sanders and former Vice President Joe Biden. Tonight's debate is set to air on CNN at 8 o'clock. The podiums are 6 feet apart from one another in an effort to promote social distancing. The debate was scheduled to be held in Arizona, but will now be in CNN's studio in Washington, D.C. with no audience. Biden's campaign says its goal tonight is to make a case for his policies while not alienating Sanders supporters. Meanwhile, the state of Georgia is now the second state to postpone its presidential primary. The Secretary of State's office says it will now take place on May 19th instead of March 24th. Officials were worried about election workers being exposed to coronavirus at the polls. Louisiana postponed its primary until the summer on Friday. Still to come on News 3 Now at 5:30, Dana has a full look at a cloudy first warn forecast. That's next.
Volkswagen's list of standard features goes on and on, but this event won't. Hurry in during the not-so-standard spring event and you can lease a new 2020 Tiguan. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 to its sign-in. Practically just sign then drive.
I've always had jobs centered on helping people, but now with a nursing degree from Herzing University, I've made it a career.
Having a job was one thing, but having a career, to me, that meant something completely different. With a little hard work and a degree from Herzing University, anything is possible.
I'm possible at Herzing.
Meet Jim. For Jim, comfort is king, which is why when it comes to his dentures, only new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort will do. The first and only formula with adaptive grip cushioning technology. Choose new Polygrip Cushion and Comfort.
When the food you love doesn't love you back, stay smooth and fight heartburn fast with Tums Smoothies.
Okay, in my Johnsonville commercial, they opened on a game show set in the 70s. Today we got Johnsonville smoked sausage made with 100% premium pork. Some brands mix meats and add fillers, but not Johnsonville. Contestant number 1 bids the closest, so he wins a boat. And he says, I don't want that boat, I want the sausage. What if I told you that boat is filled with Johnsonville smoked sausage? And that's a smoked sausage commercial made the Johnsonville way.
Oh, can you throw in 2 years of the carefree scheduled maintenance, the turbocharged engine,
and smartphone integration?
Yeah, all comes standard.
Hurry in during the not-so-standard spring event and you can lease a new 2020 Tiguan. 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 to its sign it. Practically just sign then drive.
Today turned out to be a really nice, partly sunny day. For your Monday, though, we're going to have a little more cloud coverage to build on in. Planning on variably cloudy skies, which means just a little more clouds than sunshine. Temperatures will be a little bit milder for the week. And then as we head into the end of the week, we will have the chance for some showers and isolated thunderstorms to develop just in time for the first day of spring. Spring is officially just 4 days away. It'll be Thursday for our first day. Right now we're pretty quiet throughout the northern Midwest. High pressure just off to the northeast gave us partly sunny skies today. Some cloud coverage building in next. A chance for any strong storms today. You've got to go well down to the south for Texas where they're seeing a few showers and thunderstorms in the very southwest corner. And then off into the Pacific Northwest, they have some isolated flurry spots, some isolated snow and rain spots. This system, it's going to take a little bit of time to get to us, but it's part of that system that will be pushing in for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, mainly Thursday and Friday with the shower chances developing. So overnight, our skies will steadily become mostly cloudy by Monday morning. And then for Monday afternoon, we will have variably cloudy skies. We do have the slight chance for some showers closer to the state line in the evening. And then overnight, there is going to be a chance for a few isolated rain showers. So just don't leave the windows cracked in your car for Monday night. Heading into Tuesday, the clouds clear out, and that's going to give us a mostly sunny sky in the morning and then partly sunny expected in the afternoon. High temperatures will stay above average for Tuesday as well. As we look ahead to our next chances for a little more significant rain, it'll be on Wednesday. We'll have the chance for some scattered showers. Much of the heavier rain will stay to the south, but we're still going to see showers for all of southern Wisconsin. A little bit of a break in that event before Thursday and Friday, and that's going to bring a lot more rainfall for those 2 days. The rain builds in during the day on Thursday. There's the possibility for a few isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon, but no severe threat, just a lot of rain passing through. By Friday, it will likely transition over to a little bit of a mix later in the day on Friday. We could see some light flurries Friday night heading into Saturday before this all ends. Saturday is going to be a little colder with our breeze from the north, as you can see, but no precipitation along with that. It's going to be a little colder on Saturday, and as we head into the start of next week, it seems likely that much of the country will stay fairly close to or likely just a little bit below average. Temperatures tomorrow, though, above average. We'll be close to 47 with variably cloudy skies. It'll be just a little milder outside, and again, we don't have to factor in much of a wind chill as our wind speeds will be anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour in the afternoon. So 47 for Monday, above average of the 40s for Tuesday. It's going to be a little cooler outside on Wednesday, though, mostly because of the cloudy sky and the lack of sunshine. We warm right back up on Thursday. Highs will be in the low 50s with a chance for some scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms for the first day of spring. Shower chances likely on Friday, and as temperatures cool Friday night, that rain will mix with a little bit of snow before coming to an end early Saturday. Next weekend right now does look partly sunny for both Saturday and Sunday. It'll be nice to have a pretty dry weekend with some sunshine and the rain chances heading into the following week. So a lot of opportunities for some light showers over the next several days. Looking over our 10-day forecast, it's spring, so rain and thunderstorms kind of part of the cards, what we're looking at for the rest of March.
That means spring is really here if it's not really snow as much as it is in rain.
Exactly. If we're leaning more towards the rain side of the precipitation scale. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Dana. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5:30, how some states are trying to make coronavirus testing more efficient.
Hello, I'm William Shatner, and you may not know this about me, but years ago, I was diagnosed with a sleep disorder. And like millions of others, I was prescribed sleep equipment. Did you know sleep equipment manufacturers recommend daily cleaning? That's why I use SoClean. It's the perfect complement to my daily routine, and it's hassle-free. SoClean is fast and easy. It keeps my sleep equipment fresh every day without the need for disassembly.
With SoClean, daily maintenance is a snap. All you do is place your equipment in, close the lid, and walk away. You can try SoClean risk-free for 30 nights. Order now and get a $50 rebate.
SoClean is so fast and gives you peace of mind that your sleep equipment is fresh each time you use it.
Call 1-800-679-0853. And for a limited time, get a $50 rebate. Call 1-800-679-0853 or go to SoClean.com.
Hi everyone, Monday morning we'll have the very latest on what you need to know about the coronavirus outbreak, and we'll head into the kitchen to see if buying an air fryer is worth the money. That and more local news starting at 4:30 Monday morning.
Make time to escape to the coast and enjoy 60 miles of beautiful beaches and let the sound of the ocean's tide take you to your happy place. Now's the perfect time to book your spring getaway to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Besides, you deserve it. Seize your moment now and come, let go, and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. With great deals, get ready to turn your dreams into reality.
Right now, you can lease a stylish new 2020 Toyota Camry for $219 a month, or get $750 customer cash on a new 2020 Camry.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Taco Bell is preparing to close its dining rooms. The fast food chain says it will offer only drive-through and delivery amid the coronavirus outbreak. Taco Bell's CEO says the company is also amending its sick policy for employees at restaurants in the U.S. It's not just restaurants shifting to the drive-through lane. It's coronavirus testing, too. Yesterday, the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio opening up its first drive-through site. Jordan Vandenberg has more on how it works and who qualifies.
Car after car, bumper to bumper, in a single file line. This is now the front line in the war against COVID-19.
It's a real effort to do this together, and it's essential for the community that the two biggest medical care providers in the community set up common swabbing centers and have testing protocols that are similar.
Cleveland Clinic and University Hospitals have partnered to bring a drive-through coronavirus testing site at the Walker Center near Carnegie and East 105th. Available for clinic patients on Saturday and UH patients beginning Monday, the program allows people to stay in their car and have a doctor collect a sample. They want to emphasize that you must have a doctor's order to get the test.
What we don't want to do is to flood the waiting rooms and emergency departments with patients who are sick and transmitting a flu-like illness, whether it's influenza or coronavirus illness, to each other while they're waiting. So that's what we're asking people to do.
This testing can be very important. If patients are high risk for coronavirus, we want to make sure that they understand quickly whether this is coronavirus or whether this is a flu-like illness, because obviously if patients have coronavirus, we want to make sure that they stay away from others.
The alliance between UH and the clinic comes as both health systems have developed ways to conduct their own testing, which can drastically cut down the turnaround time for results. However, the tests themselves are still a limited commodity.
Well, whenever anybody has a flu-like illness, and you really can't tell influenza from COVID-19 at this point. So if you have a flu-like illness, we actually don't want you going to the doctor. We want you to usually do a phone call or a telehealth visit, and both of us are geared up to do that. And then you can have an order placed from that, if it's appropriate, to come down and be tested.
Bumper to bumper, they sat in line. This is now the front line against the coronavirus, and the war has just begun.
New Rochelle, New York, the first place in the U.S. to have a containment zone to fight the virus, also started drive-through testing yesterday. Walmart is shortening hours at all of its stores in response to the outbreak. The chain says the new hours will be 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Employees will work the same schedules, but the break will give them time to restock the shelves. The pandemic also has the weekend box office hitting a 20-year low. Audiences mostly stayed away from the theaters this weekend as officials urged social distancing. Onward kept the top spot in the U.S., but suffered the worst decline in Pixar history. It brought in just $10.5 million, a 73% drop from last weekend. Coming up on News 3 Now at 5:30, how one man is using his time to bring communities together and provide a clean space for families during the pandemic. After the break.
The new iPhone 11 runs on Straight Talk without a contract and a plan that's up to half the cost of big carriers. With the new ultra-wide camera, your shareable moments are ultra-shareable. Because you're on a network that's more than just big talk. The new iPhone 11. Now get the unlimited plan for just $45 a month on America's best 4G LTE networks. Straight Talk Wireless, everything for less.
How you sleep sets your entire life in motion. So live your best life by getting your best sleep on a Doctor's Choice mattress. The perfect combination of support and comfort. In fact, I've been recommending it to my patients for over 20 years.
Visit us in-store or online and discover all the benefits of Doctor's Choice, only at Denver Mattress.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about coming together. It's families, friends. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
The all-new Silverado HD adds to the legendary capability of the strongest, most advanced Silverados ever. With best-in-class camera technology and larger, more functional beds than any competitor, the only truck that can compare to a Silverado is another Silverado.
Or get $7,000 total value on this Silverado without the optional camera technology package. Or during truck month, get 0% financing for 72 months plus $500 cash allowance on all Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
This past week has shown how serious the coronavirus is and how it's seriously impacted people's mental health. A psychologist we spoke with at UW Health says that the more stress we're under, the weaker our immune systems become. They recommended meditating or reaching out to a counselor who may be able to offer counseling through video chat. They say limit your social media exposure and check the news once a day for no more than 30 minutes. Anytime you become stressed about bad news, pair it with two things you're grateful for. They said there are ways to turn the negatives into positives.
The silver lining here for everyone, we sometimes have to search for it. So instead focus on the opportunities, like maybe I get to connect with new people I never would have met through this experience. And maybe I can help somebody, like my neighbor, bringing them groceries or flowers, or maybe I can call somebody who's struggling, or maybe I just get to spend more time with my kids.
She also said you decide what your mind will focus on during this time. Use this opportunity to maximize your time at home. That way it doesn't feel like so much of a loss. We know that many of the stories surrounding the coronavirus have made people feel down and stressed. We want you to know that we're obligated to have a moral responsibility to keep you informed on all of this so you can make informed decisions about how to go about this. But today we wanted to bring something positive that has come out of this. Jamie Perez shares how one man is using his time to bring communities together and provide a clean space for families.
I'm gonna go over here and climb up this.
Kiki Sullivan loves to do almost anything on a playground.
I'm gonna go over here and climb up this.
Like a lot of kids, she touches a lot of public surfaces, and that can get a bit germy.
I feel bad about germs.
Yeah, you don't want germs, huh?
Yeah.
She's just one of 5 kids her dad, Tim Sullivan, has to worry about.
We go to the parks a lot, and we do see that they are a lot of times very dirty. And kids are germ infested. I hate to say it, but they do carry around a lot of germs.
As the owner of a cleaning company, he's always concerned about germs. But with the outbreak of the coronavirus, he's taking his cleaning efforts to the next level.
We're just trying to clean it for free.
Tim and his team are offering to clean any public playground or school playground within Dane County for free. so kids like Kiki can have somewhere safe to play.
Yeah, we can pull up from start to finish, about 45 minutes for a park this size. We spray our solution on, let it sit 3 to 5 minutes, and basically rinse it off.
Several parks and rec departments have reached out to him already. He hopes to clean at least 2 playgrounds a week at no cost to help give families a safe, clean space to go, given all the closures, cancellations, and lack of entertainment.
Love to do your dirty work, so you don't have to.
And even though he's starting this in the middle of a health scare for some, he says he plans on continuing this free service long after we make it through the worst of it.
I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, why not do all this stuff and then have it be not as bad as what everybody thinks?
If you would like Tim to come clean your local playground, give him a call. His contact information is on our website, channel3000.com. Well, today is Selection Sunday, but NCAA officials say there will not be any brackets released. Since the NCAA canceled the men's and women's tournaments on Friday, there had been speculation that the NCAA Selection Committee could still announce the field of 68 teams. But a high-ranking official said today there would be no plans to make or release brackets. Several bracketologists had the Badgers potentially as high as a 4 seed after winning the Big Ten regular season title. More sports news. The NFL and NFL Players Association passed its new collective bargaining agreement today. The new deal runs through the 2030 season and will extend the NFL's regular season to 17 games and playoff field from 12 to 14 teams. Those changes aren't expected to be put in place until 2021. The Tennessee Titans have their franchise quarterback. They agreed to a new 4-year deal worth up to $118 million with Ryan Tannehill today. There was speculation longtime Patriots quarterback Tom Brady would end up in Nashville. The Titans lost in this year's AFC Championship game. Tannehill took to Twitter this afternoon and said, quote, "Let's run it back." We'll be right back with your final look at your forecast after this.
When I went to Aspen Dental, they asked me, "What's wrong?" I go, "I had rotting teeth in my mouth." My fiance hadn't seen me smile in 10 years. I have a child on the way here in the next 5 months. I would like to be able to smile in his first picture when he's born. They said we can do that. If I would have known that I was going to be 50 times happier with dentures, I would have fixed it before.
At Aspen Dental, we're all about yes. Like yes, dentures start at $3.99 per arch. And yes to a 90-day denture money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Book at aspendental.com or call today.
Every woman's health story is different. Every woman is unique. Your story is special, and your doctor should be too. One who's part of a women's health team, so your health story is all about you.
At Upland Hills Health, we focus on you. From PMS to menopause relief, we provide comprehensive women's health care services.
The care you need, near you, for you. Upland Hills Health. We help write new health stories every day.
Backed by popular demand at Slumberland. Look at what just $10 a month will get you when you spend $5.99. Our lowest finance offer ever. But act fast, it won't last long. Pay no interest for 5 years when you spend $5.99 or more. A classy bedroom set, all 4 pieces, only $10 a month. A mattress with a upholstered base, $10 a month. 5-year financing on purchases of just $5.99 or more. And get free shipping with no minimum, and most items can be in your home in a week. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Step up to the new standard during Ram Truck Month.
Get an average $14,453 in total values on the 2020 Ram 1500. Or well-qualified returning FCA lessees can lease the 2020 Ram 1500 for $299 a month.
J.J. Watt and his wife, Kaylia Watt, are helping out the Houston community during the pandemic. The former Badgers star is reportedly donating $350,000 to the Houston Food Bank. That will provide more than 1 million meals for those in need. Out of all of this, there's been a lot of positive, a lot of people, just donating and realizing that there's going to be a need out there when everyone's staying home and not working. And
right. A lot of people trying to jump up to help where they can.